I'm Nico Freicha, co-founder of 21st Amendment Brewery.
I'm Sean, I'm the brewmaster and co-founder.
We both were beer geeks way back before beer geek was really a word. In the early 90s, we were both homebrewing. We just loved, we loved making beer, we loved drinking beer, we loved the culture, and we kind of said, like, what's the point of doing this if you're not going to have fun? Well, when we were looking for a name for our pub idea, we kind of looked back through the books and saw all these breweries operating in San Francisco at the turn of the 20th century. And this whole culture of neighborhood gathering places that kind of like the English pub that exists on every corner was wiped out by Prohibition. So with the 21st Amendment, which of course repealed Prohibition, not only gave us the right to start brewing beer, but allowed us the opportunity to sort of start this climb back to reclaiming the essence of the neighborhood gathering place, which is really what we wanted to be. It's been really important to have that bricks and mortar element to our business. When we do events, we like to have a good time. We like to do something different. We like to dress up in funny watermelon costumes. But yeah, that's what we do. Try to do something different and have fun.
And what's great about San Leandro is that we were able to revive This Old Girl, which was an old Kellogg's factory where they used to make all that stuff that we used to grow up as kids, like Pop-Tarts, and have an opportunity to come to a place that actually makes the beer and turn this large building back on, and we're essentially making food, but we're making alcohol.
Higher uses, Sean.
What?
Higher uses.
Higher uses?
We basically had a philosophy here when we sat down to design this brewery, and it was essentially, as long as it touches the beer, it's got to be the best that money can buy, it's got to be state of the art, it's got to be the latest technology.
The 40-head KHS filling line, we put this in place because it was about creating the best environment for the packaged beer. We've got 10 500-barrel tanks and one 200 that we call Rosie, which is named after one of the brewhouse dogs, and we actually engineered a line that runs up inside the insulation of the tank and sweeps overhead, and that's how we dry hop the beer.
We have a couple of grain silos, room for plenty more, future malt cleaning as well as hydration, which will help us get throughput through that brewery. Cable vase system, so the malt is handled very gently. 6-roll German Kunzel mill, highly efficient, highly automated, best you can buy.
My name is Jocelyn Havel. I'm the Quality Assurance Analyst here at 21st Amendment. Welcome to my lab. Here at 21st Amendment, quality is very important to us. So really all of our process here at 21st Amendment is to make sure that we're achieving consistency and making sure there's no unwanted surprises for ourselves and for you and our beer. A typical day for me here in the brewery is I come in, I'm gonna go check tanks for pH and gravity. After that, I start up the can line. So we're making sure that those cans are getting there nice and fresh with the proper level of CO2. I'm going to be collecting sterile samples and doing a lot of plating to make sure that we don't have any contaminations in our beer. Sensory, we're doing sensory every day. We're checking for what's going on with beer in the tanks. We're also tasting beers the day before we centrifuge. And then Fridays, we like to do fun tastings to train our staff on different off flavors and beers to make sure that our staff are able to distinguish those and identify them in our beers to make sure they're not there.
My name is Preston Doris. I'm the production manager. This is the back portion of our facility, our warehouse. It's about 40,000 square feet. For the most part, 90% of the beer is out the door a week and a half, 2 weeks after packaging. It provides all of the consumers with the freshest possible beer.
Well, the best part of making beer, Nico, is drinking it.
Of course. Sparkelhorst beer.
All right, I like it.
Cheers.